rookie sensation appears out of nowhere. Overnight success story stuns the LPGA. Unknown Japanese player suddenly dominates.
Miyu Yamashita par putt at the 12th after missing the green.
That's the narrative, the headlines, the story everyone's telling about Miyu Yamashita's 2025 breakout season.
Heartbreaking loss, and you know that bugged her for several weeks, and she mentioned that. It was in her mind, and I think we've all gone through that. We've blown a tournament that it takes weeks or maybe sometimes months to forget about.
2025 AIG Women's Open champion Miyu Yamashita.
It's been a goal of mine, something I've worked towards for my whole life.
Has to go.
Miyu sunk her birdie opportunity.
Number one on tour from
LPGA, you can never count someone out, even when they're 8 back from the leader. Going into the final round
It was definitely a motivation and just gave me a lot of inspiration to be able to have this victory, and so happy to join you.
2 LPGA wins, including a major championship, world number 6, over $3.3 million in earnings, Rookie of the Year locked up, all in her first full season. The media calls it overnight success.
She's not shy with those, is she? They go in at a bit of rate of knots.
We look at Yamashita at 12. What is she doing over there?
Critics dismiss it as getting hot at the right time. Doubters claim she came out of nowhere. But here's the truth they're ignoring. Miyu Yamashita has been elite for 5 years. She dominated Japan's tour. She shot a 60 nobody else could match. She grinded through 13 wins while the world wasn't watching. This is an overnight success. This is a decade of work finally getting recognized. And the luck narrative? It's an insult to everything she sacrificed to get here. Let's destroy the overnight success myth with facts. Age 5, 2006. Miyu Yamashita picks up her first golf club. Not at 15, not at 10. At 5 years old. That's 19 years of golf before her overnight LPGA success. Age 19, 2020, turns professional on the Japan LPGA Tour. Not the glamorous LPGA Tour, the Japan circuit that Western media ignores. Lower prize money, less attention, just grinding. 2021, first professional victory at KKT Cup Vantolin Ladies Open, 1 win. Solid rookie year, nobody outside Japan noticed. 2022, this is where overnight success started being built. 5 wins on the Japan LPGA Tour, 5. She topped the money list with 235 million yen. Won Mercedes ranking as the youngest player ever. Posted the lowest scoring average on tour. Oh, and became the first player in JLPGA history to shoot 60. Not 61, not 62, 60. A nearly perfect round. The golf world's response? Silence. Japan's tour doesn't count. Wait until she faces real competition. 2023, more dominance. Led JLPGA in par save percentage, 88.333%. Led the tour with 17 eagles, consecutive player of the year, honors, more wins, more money titles. Still Western golf media, she's good in Japan, but 2024, by year's end, 13 total victories on the Japan LPGA Tour, 13 before even earning her LPGA Tour card. December 2024, LPGA Final Qualifying Tournament, Q School, golf's pressure cooker. She doesn't just earn her card, she destroys the field. Medalist honors at 27 under par, first place, dominant from start to finish. So when people say Miyu Yamashita had overnight success in 2025, they're erasing 19 years of playing golf since age 5, 5 years as a professional, 13 wins in Japan, historic 60-round multiple player of the year honors Q School domination. That's not overnight. That's a decade of work finally being seen. Even after all that success in Japan, the doubters wouldn't shut up. Japan's tour is easier than the LPGA. Really? The JLPGA features multiple major champions, world-class talent, and some of the best ball strikers in women's golf. But sure, dismiss 13 wins because they weren't in America. She's too small to compete at 4 feet 11 inches. This one's my favorite. Critics said her height would be a fatal flaw. She'd never generate enough power, never compete with bigger, stronger players. Her response? Precision over power. Course management over bombs. Elite putting over length. and, oh yeah, winning. Wait until she faces LPGA pressure. Translation: she's dominated everywhere she's played, but I'm sure she'll fail when it really matters. This is the narrative Yamashita faced entering 2025. Despite 13 wins, despite the historic 60, despite being the youngest Mercedes ranking winner ever, the Western golf establishment acted like she was some unknown commodity, like her Japan dominance was meaningless, like she'd crumble under real pressure. What if they'd been right? What if Yamashita had struggled her rookie year? What if the doubters had been proven correct? She would have been buried. See, Japan's tour is easier. She couldn't handle LPGA competition. We told you she wasn't ready. The pressure of proving everyone wrong while carrying an entire country's expectations, that's not overnight success. That's walking a tightrope over a canyon while critics wait for you to fall. August 2025, Royal Porthcawl, Wales. The AIG Women's Open, one of golf's 5 major championships. Yamashita wasn't supposed to win. She was supposed to get some experience and learn from the best players. Round 2. She fires a 65 and grabs the lead, then never gives it back. For 3.5 rounds, she controlled that championship with ice-cold precision. England's Charlie Hull, playing in front of a home crowd, mounted a charge Sunday. The pressure was suffocating, but here's where those 5 years of Japan dominance paid off. When Hull found bunkers and made bogeys down the stretch, Yamashita stayed composed. Par save on 14, steady golf when it mattered most. Walking up 18, she knew a bogey still wins. Smart layup, safe chip, 2 putts. Major champion. What if she'd missed that crucial par save on 14? What if Hull had birdied 16 and 17 instead of bogeying? What if Yamashita had collapsed under the pressure of leading a major? The Japan's tour doesn't prepare you narrative would have been confirmed. The doubters would have won. But she didn't collapse because she'd been in pressure situations 13 times before in Japan and won every single one. That's not luck. That's preparation meeting opportunity. The golf world's response: wow, where did she come from? Where did she come from? She came from 5 years dominating Japan, 13 victories nobody paid attention to, a 60 round the history books can't erase, countless hours of practice while critics dismissed her. She didn't come from nowhere. She came from everywhere you refuse to look. Fast forward to November 2nd, 2025, Maybank Championship, Malaysia. Yamashita starts Sunday 8 shots behind the leader, 8 strokes. In professional golf, that's not a deficit, it's a death sentence. She had a great rookie year, but this comeback thing, pure luck, the critics said. Let's examine that luck. Hole 1, birdie, aggressive play, confident stroke. Hole 2, birdie, putter heating up. Hole 5, birdie, 3 birdies in 5 holes. She makes the turn at 3 under. The impossible gap is shrinking, but the leader, Hyejin Choi, is still comfortable. Then Yamashita goes nuclear on the back 9. Birdies on 10 and 11, back-to-back. Birdie on 13, birdie on 16, the killer blow. 7 birdies, 0 bogeys, a flawless 65, the low round of the day. She posts 18 under and waits. Hannah Green birdies 18 to join. Choi makes a clutch birdie on 16 to claw back. 3-way playoff. 2 weather delays. Over an hour of sitting, waiting, nerves fraying. Then the playoff itself delayed another 30-plus minutes. For most players, that's torture. Momentum dies. Doubt creeps in. But Yamashita? She popped in headphones and stayed calm. What if she'd made 1 bogey during that final round? What if the weather delays had destroyed her focus? What if she'd missed the 20-foot playoff birdie? She doesn't make the playoff, doesn't get her second win. The one-hit wonder narrative starts building. But she didn't make a bogey, didn't lose focus, didn't miss the playoff putt. Why? Because she'd been in pressure situations for 5 years in Japan. She knew how to handle it. She'd trained for this moment through 13 previous wins. Critics called it luck. But luck doesn't shoot 65 with 0 mistakes when you need perfection. Luck doesn't drain 20-footers in playoffs after weather delays. Luck doesn't tie the second largest final round comeback in LPGA history since 1980. That skill, forged through years of experience, the golf world refused to acknowledge. Here's what the overnight success narrative misses completely. the Saturday night practice sessions. After shooting 69 in round 3 at Maybank, Yamashita wasn't satisfied. While others relaxed, she hit the range. "My shots were not good after the 3rd round," she said, "so I just practiced a lot." That practice directly led to Sunday's 65. But headlines don't say player wins because she practiced when frustrated. They say lucky rookie pulls off miracle. The mental preparation. During weather delays at Maybank, she didn't panic. She listened to music, visualized shots. "I just wanted to stay relaxed," she explained. That's not instinct, that's training. 5 years of learning how to handle pressure. The physical toll. She's 4 feet 11 inches competing against players giving up significant length. She compensates with elite ball striking, course management, and putting. Those skills don't develop overnight. They take years to master. The cultural pressure, representing Japan on the world stage, carrying expectations of an entire nation, proving that JLPGA players belong on the LPGA Tour. That weight would crush most rookies. Yamashita thrives under it because she's been carrying it for 5 years. What if she'd given up after 2021? One win her rookie year in Japan, then facing the grind of tour life. What if she'd believed the critics who said Japan's tour doesn't count? What if she'd been intimidated by the LPGA's bigger names and stage? She'd be another talented player who never reached her potential. Another what could have been story. But she didn't give up. Didn't believe the critics. Didn't get intimidated. Why? Because she knew something they didn't. She'd already proven herself 13 times in Japan. The LPGA was just a bigger stage for skills she'd already mastered. So let's set the record straight once and for all. Miyu Yamashita is not an overnight success. She's a decade-long success story that the golf world finally decided to pay attention to. Started at age 5, 19 years of golf, turned pro at 19, 5 years of professional experience, 13 wins in Japan, dominant, not lucky. Historic 60 round, nobody else has done it, a Q School medalist. Destroyed the competition, major champion, wire-to-wire clutch. Historic comeback, 8-shot deficit, flawless execution. Every lucky break was earned through preparation. Every surprise win was built on years of experience. Every overnight success moment was a decade in the making. The critics who dismissed Japan's tour, wrong. The doubters who said she was too small, wrong. The skeptics who claimed she'd crumble under LPGA pressure, wrong. Miyu Yamashita didn't get lucky. She got ready. And when her moment came, she was prepared because she'd been winning for 5 years while everyone else was sleeping. What if more people had paid attention to Japan's tour? They would have seen this coming. What if Western media gave JLPGA wins the respect they deserve? Yamashita wouldn't have been called an unknown rookie. What if critics understood that 13 wins is 13 wins, regardless of tour? They'd recognize that 2025 wasn't a surprise. It was inevitable. The overnight success narrative is lazy. It erases years of work. It dismisses accomplishments. It insults the grind. Miyu Yamashita is 24 years old, world number 6, major champion, rookie of the year, player of the year contender. And she's just getting started. Subscribe, like, and share if you're tired of the overnight success lie. Drop your thoughts below. Did the golf world disrespect Yamashita's Japan dominance? Or is rookie success always dismissed as luck? Because one thing's certain, there's nothing overnight about a decade of excellence.